my name is Martha Zink and I'm with Soliant Consulting, and in this video I'm going to talk about FileMaker 17's new master detail. It's pretty common in a FileMaker solution to have a list layout and a detail or form layout. So in this case I've got a list of contacts, and when I click on any one of those there's a button that takes me to the same record on a different layout. So I click on Able and I'll end up on her contact detail, which is the layout called Contacts. With FileMaker 17, we have the ability to do the same thing, but we can do it all within one layout. I'm going to jump into layout mode and show you how to set it up, and then I'll show you how it works. I'm going to start off by just moving all my objects here on the layout to the right, giving me some space on the left, and I'm going to start off by creating a portal. So I add my portal to the layout, and the trick here is to choose the very first option at the top, which is to show the records from the current table, in this case, the table occurrence contact. I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and just like a normal portal, it's going to ask me what fields I want to show. We'll keep it simple here, and I'm just going to choose full name. So this is the master detail. It's not through a relationship like most portals. It's looking at the same context of the layout that I'm on right now. So see how I'm on the table contact? Or better said, the table occurrence contact, and the master detail is also contact. Back in browse mode, I now see a row in my portal for every record that I'm looking at. When I click on any one of those rows, it takes me to that record. So when I click on Yvonne, it takes me to her record right there. What's really cool about the master detail is that it's completely responsive to your found set. So if I go into find mode and look for all addresses in Texas, I end up with 32 records, which means there are 32 rows over here in my master detail. And when I click on any one of those, again, I'm going to see my record. And if I go in here and I sort ascending by city, my master detail is going to show me the records sorted that way. So the first one will be Abilene, and as I go through the records, I end up on Amarillo, and so on. Now let me show you a version of this that I've spent a little bit more time on the design. So I'm going to click on this Contacts with Master, and you'll see that on the left-hand side I've created kind of the illusion of a separate piece of the layout. But really, if I go into layout mode, you'll see that I just have a few rectangles here that are colored, and then I've just made the portal not really look like a portal, but it still is. So if I double click on it, you'll see I'm looking at the current records from the current table. And then I've got the full name and the company name field. By default, the master detail uses the active state so that you can know whether something is selected or not. You can turn that off, but I've left it on here. So that means when I click on any one of these, the portal row turns white. And you can use hover states to also show that it's a clickable area. Now if you look carefully, the names are in white, and then we've got the company name in a light blue. But when it's actually selected, we wouldn't be able to see the name if it was white text, so I actually use conditional formatting to know what the active record is. So if I go into layout mode and I look at the conditional formatting for the full name, you'll see that it's comparing the record number with the active record number. And if they match, then it's going to make the text bold, and it's going to change it to that kind of tealish blue. So if I go in here and I search for all my addresses in Austin, I get 3 records. If I sort these by first name, then we'll see our record sort here on the left-hand side in the master detail. It's really easy to use, and your users are going to know exactly what they're looking at. So there's a quick overview of the master detail in FileMaker 17. Check out Soliant TV. I'm going to post another video where I'll show you other ways to take advantage of the master detail. Thanks for watching.